Good morning. Welcome to the Special Ipswich Central Redevelopment Committee this 14th day of September 2023. Looking around the room and I can see all committee members, councillors in attendance. There are no apologies. I might hand over now to Councillor Kunzelman to do the acknowledgement of country.
Thank you, Chair. Ipswich City Council respectfully acknowledges the traditional owners as custodians of the land and waters we share. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging as the keepers of the traditions, customs, cultures and stories of a proud people.
Thank you. Do any committee members have any declarations of interest in the matters on the agenda today? No? Okay. Moving on to the first item on the agenda, which is an officer's report, and that's the Nicholas Street Precinct approval of a lease for level 1, the Eats building at 25 Nicholas Street. Do any committee members have any questions for the relevant council officer? I do. Okay. First of all, I think we will need to move into closed session, obviously to discuss the commercial and confidence matters. So in accordance with section 254 3G of the Local Government Regulations of 2012, I move that the meeting, move into closed session to discuss item 1, titled Nicholas Street Precinct Approval of Lease for Level 1 Eats. I will move that. Could I have a seconder, please? Thank you, Councillor Kunzelman. We'll put that matter to the vote. Those in favour, noting that's unanimous and carried. Thank you. Noting we are back in our open session, just like to point out that we moved into closed session. Council does have the power to resolve to close council meetings under section 254J of the Local Government Regulation 2012, where matters involve negotiations relating to a commercial matter involving the local government, for which a public discussion would likely prejudice the interests of council and obviously ultimately our ratepayers as we move through this development. And just remind everyone that there is a heavy onus and confidential requirement for our leasing team to be able to negotiate commercial in confidence transactions and AFL arrangements and commercial leases without the commercially sensitive information being acquired by other prospective tenants that are looking to move into the precinct. And obviously that's a strong desire amongst the team in this council to drive the marketing reach. That is our main goal, to drive the marketing reach across the relating real estate and retail industry media channels to best serve the leasing uptake on behalf of council and yes, get the best deals for our ratepayers. So that's just a bit of background while we moved into closed session. We're now back in open session. Is there any questions, further questions for council officers? No? Okay, so I will move the recommendations A to D in relation to approval of lease for level 1 East, 25 Nicholas Street. Could I have a seconder for that? Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Any discussion? Thank you, Mayor.
If I may, Chair, it's great to see this lease come forward. It will offer a great service, but also, again, as you discussed, it's really important that we give a good return for the ratepayers as well. So it's delighted to see that I'll be supporting this today, and delighted to see this come to the Nicholas Street precinct.
Yeah, that's right. I concur with your commentary, Mayor. This is a great deal, and it's always nice to see another lease, some more of council buildings being occupied, and I think we might see probably a bit more than 15 or so staff members within this particular business. So extra foot traffic for our precinct, to support our precinct.
And as well as their clients.
Yes, yes, of course. Okay, if there's nothing further, we might put the matter to the vote. All those in favour, noting that's unanimous and carried. There's nothing further on our agenda today. So the meeting will close at 9:42 a.m, noting our council ordinary is scheduled to commence at 10 a.m. Thank you.